You know, all of us have different rituals or habits that we have that are really helpful for us on a regular basis. So I just want to share some of the daily rituals that I have that have really over the last couple of years since COVID have been helpful to me. One of the first things is sleep. I used to get up early, stay up late on the computer all the time as a small business owner and entrepreneur. It was so easy just to constantly be available and checking email and working. Really, as a solopreneur, you're doing everything. And over the last couple of years, I've really started to value my sleep quality, and the amount of sleep that I get. Maybe it's as I age, but sleep is the first thing. And then as soon as I get up, I actually love to just get a workout in. It might be walking the neighborhood during the spring or fall, or most likely it is just getting a workout in, whether it's doing an exercise routine on the Peloton app or riding the bike. I usually do 45 minutes bike ride on my stationary bike, and that just lets me clear my head, and it feels like it gives me a little bit of a bookend on the day. So I get my workout in, and during that workout, I either check email or I'll put together a list of 2 to 3 tasks that I want to accomplish in that particular day. Because there's, for some reason, once I get a workout in, I feel like I've achieved something. I got that done, and I just feel better and fresh. And then if I have 2 or 3 tasks that by the end of the day that I was able to get to, I feel like, again, I accomplished something and it was a productive day. So there's something about needing to be able to check things off a list for me. And early in the morning, I'll take a few minutes to do those 2 things. It could be 2 simple tasks, just to, again, that you feel like you're checking something off the list. Then I get to work and usually try to find time to check in with myself or others. Like, am I on schedule to get things done? How am I feeling? I might check in with some work colleagues during our meetings. One of the things that we love doing is spending about 5 minutes just checking in on how you're actually doing, and not allowing yourself or others just to say I'm fine or I'm good, but really noting how you are actually doing. And that has been something that's been helpful for me to reflect and account for me somatically, how I'm feeling, if I'm excited, if I'm nervous, if I'm overwhelmed, and then I can find ways to address that later on in the day. I also, after we've done a lot of work, I've done a much better job now of just trying to take a pause during the day, or just shutting it down. Like when I feel like I am not being productive, I have no more capacity to focus, I will actually try to take a pause, walk away, again, take a walk around the block, go outside, get some fresh air, and just take a pause. And in that pause, when I am particularly shutting the day down, I've done a much better job of actually finding space to relax. In the past, on my second screen, I'll be on my computer or laptop all night looking at emails, checking work, getting things done. And now I'm actually finding space to either read or watch TV. I watch a lot of sports, so that is enjoyable. And I used to watch games while being on my computer and doing work. Now I try to just watch the game and enjoy the game. Can you believe it? Can you imagine just watching TV and not being on your phone or your laptop and having a second screen? It feels like it was decades ago when we just were able to watch TV without other distractions. And then maybe seasonal tasks. I started gardening last spring, and that's been a nice respite from feeling like I should be working, particularly since I work from home. So those are some of the things that I do, but I would say the most important is just finding space to actually get some rest, to sleep, and to pause, and to give yourself a break when you're noticing that you're overwhelmed or you have a lot going on, and then finding those 2 or 3 things that I can say at the end of the day that I've accomplished, whether it was a workout or some work tasks that I was able to finish up. So for you, what are some things that you find are daily rituals or tasks that have been helpful to you? Would love to hear.